Morning everyone, I'm out wide dropping baits for snappers. Just out here, out in a wide mark looking for some bigger fish. Heard rumours of big fish getting caught out here, so I'm out here today, give it a crack. Lost everything. Oh, all right, this one's definitely on. Now, feels like an all right sort of a fish, nothing too big. It's the day before the full moon. Probably not the ideal snapper day. Falling barometer, drastically falling barometer. Wind was supposed to be pretty strong this morning from the west-northwest. It's just light west at the moment. It's pretty early, it's still probably only about 6:30, 6:45. I think this one might be our first snapper for the morning. It's a funny looking mowie. Just running a bit of a Penanoska here in this deep water. With a couple of little bits of squid on there. I'll get this back out there, then I'll give you a look at the fish. Here he is there. Not entirely sure what that guy is, to be honest. Let me know in the comments if you know what that is. I'll send him back. Is he gonna go? Come on, buddy. Come on. I think he'll be all right. He's swimming. Oh, there he goes. Off he goes. He's heading down now. Got this guy. I'm going to use him for a bit of fresh bait. Oh, we're on. See, that didn't take long at all. Doesn't feel like a big fish. What have we got here? Another little mowie. Oh, it's the same fish as that last one. Just a slightly smaller model. There he is there. I'll send him back. This might be our first good snapper for the morning. Definitely a few more head nods there compared to the last couple of fish that I've caught. Just using 40-pound line, 40-pound leader, just a little Penanoska rig, a couple of J hooks. There he is there. Not a bad fish at all. Not a massive fish, but oh, he's definitely going into the esky, going into the chili bin, that one. It's our first snapper for the morning. Not a monster fish, but not a bad fish. Just going to move back up onto the reef. It's gone a bit quiet here. Haven't had any bites or hits for a while. Either my bait's been taken or we're gone off the reef. I think it's the latter. I think we're need to move back up that way a bit. So I'll move back up into the wind. It's just starting to puff northerly now. Still pretty early in the morning, probably lucky to be 7:30. All right guys, hasn't taken long to get another fish once we move back up on top of the reef again. I'm not really sure what this is going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be a rock cod. Not doing much. I've just dropped a big bit of Sergeant Baker down on my other setup. So we'll see what happens to that. It's still just heading down. Looks like it might be down there now. Oh, something else has just grabbed onto one of the other baits maybe, or just decided to try and get back down to the bottom. Oh, something's grabbed the other one. Doesn't look too big, the other fish. Get this one up to start with. See what's on the end of here. Is it a snapper or another? Oh, it's a horse flatty. Big tiger flatty. All bloated and swollen up. Look at the size of that thing. Well, I'll take that. Alright, we've got another fish on here. Not sure what's happening. Oh, this feels like an alright fish. Not really sure what's happening with the other rod. Oh, Jesus. Bit of mark here. Oh, I'm just going to back that drag off a little bit. Oh. I had a bit of a play around with it before just to adjust the sink rate, and it's pretty bloody tight. I'll probably back that off just in time before he snapped me off, I think. Pretty solid fish, this one. I still got that big flathead just in front of me. I'll get him up and give you a look. Try and get this fella up, whatever this is. Let's kick him out of the way, that flathead, for now. He doesn't want to come up. Gonna get a look at him here in a second. Not too far away now, surely. Oh, there's a bit of colour. It's a snapper. Oh, phew, sick. There he is there, quality fish. Can't complain with that one. Here's that big flatty. Well, starting to put a few fish in the boat now. Can't complain about that last snapper, he's pretty good. That last flathead was pretty solid flatty as well, so spot seems like a bit of a winner to me. I'll keep on fishing here. I'll see if I can get another couple of drifts in. Right, we're on to another fish. Not a massive one. A couple of mowies, or a mowie and a one of these little orange things. Don't even know exactly what they're called. Send these guys back, we don't need them. Alright guys, so I was just checking me other bait. Had a little snapper on it, you can see him there, he's probably a legal fish, I might keep him. And then this one's buckled over in the rod holder. Loaded up with a pretty quality fish. I've got to get my rod out of the net. Here he comes. Got a bit of colour. A few bubbles. Let's get him this side of the rope. Another good snapper. There, beautiful. He's in the net. I'll get him off and get some more bait down and give you a look at those give you a look at those two fish. There's our other one. Perfect eating size, probably about the 45 centimetre mark, maybe 50 centimetre mark. Couple of kilos. I'm on again on my Penobscot. It's hooked onto another fish already. Definitely something on there. Nothing too spectacular. Probably going to be another little snapper. Definitely would like a break from catching these fish. I've got to get this jumper off. I'm bloody cooking. Forgot my sunglasses and forgot my hat today. Like a real bright spark. That's what happens when you leave crack of dawn. Little nanny guy. Get him on his way. No need to keep him. We've got plenty of, got that, oh, 3 or 4 snappers there and that flathead. Send him back. And the wind still hasn't come up. Big albatross over here, cruising. Still just light northwest. Nowhere near the 20 k's an hour they said it was going to be up by 8 o'clock. Oh, don't do this to me. All right, so I've got a really good fish on here. My other GoPro won't start up for some reason. So I was actually just pulled my other rod up. I was going to try and get a bigger sinker on there. Wasn't holding bottom that well, and you can see I'm in the process of doing that over there behind me, and this one's just taken off. Nice even pressure on the fish. Keep that hook in his mouth. Oh, there's a little bit of colour there now. I just seen a glimpse of silver. Another glimpse. Here he comes. Another quality snapper. That 2.5, 3 kilo mark. You stoked. Get that hook out. Circle hook just nicely in the corner of his mouth. Just on a bit of, just using a bit of butcher's prick, a bit of Sergeant Baker for bait. Running sinker just down to a little Lumo bore, 5.0 mustard circle hook. Just going to throw that back out while I sort this fish out. Also going to swap this sinker over. Bit heavier sinker. Get him down there. I'll give you a look at that last snapper. I didn't get any footage on this camera, but I got footage on the other camera. Another quality snapper. Fishing on the far south coast. Can't beat it. You. All right, so I couldn't help myself. I come back out for one more drift over the top of the reef. Holding bottom pretty easy with that heavier sinker now. So like back up onto that other reef. Straight away we're onto another fish. It's a lot of winding. It's a long way. Big heavy sinker now as well. Or is it another snapper? It is. Oh, we'll see if we can get this guy to release. It's only little. There he is there. Beautiful cracking little fish. He'd be legal, but we'll send him on his way. Oh, my other rod's just taken off. Oh, what's this gonna be? Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to back the drag off a bit. He's taken so much line that the spools come way down. The drag's tightened up. Oh, this is going to be the biggest fish of the day, no doubt. It's right on the same spot that I come out and marked this morning, that first lump that I found. Just got to take my time. Adrenaline's pumping pretty hard at the moment. I just lean into him when he kicks, just bow my rod to him, let him take that little bit of line. When you straighten your rod out to your drag will become a bit lighter. If you got a lot of bend in your rod, it'll take more force to pull line off the reel. The drag's become a little bit lighter now too. I've got a bit more line back on the spool. He's not going too hard anymore. He's just sort of on the odd kick, trying to bury down to the bottom. Pretty much got him beat. If I just keep doing what I'm doing, I should land this fish. Well, that last drift's paid off. Every fish I've had has been right on that reef. Oh, there's someone ringing me. This is the most unchewed time. It was the boss. I'll ring her back. Where's this fish? Can't be too far away now. It's going to pop up. There's a few bubbles coming up over there on the surface. Can't see any colour or anything looking back into that sun. Oh, there's some colour. Here he comes. Oh, he's all bloated up and he's not the world's biggest fish. Geez, he went hard. Oh, he's a fat fish. We might just keep him. He's never going to release. Just got him pinned on the outside of the mouth. Maybe that's why he went so hard. Flax fishing adventures. Phew. So the wind's pretty much backed off to almost nothing again, so I'm just going to have a bit of an explore around while I'm out here. I'm probably not going to do too much more fishing out here, but I'm just going to have a look around and find a few more reefs. It's always good to explore the area. If I can find some good looking reefs, I might have a quick drop just to see if there's some fish there, and if there is, I'll mark that too. Phew, what a sick little morning. It's probably only, what is the time? It's just a tick over 9:30. Already finished. Sick morning. All right guys, so I just found another little section of reef. I'm just going to have a quick drop on that just to see what's down there, see if it's worth coming back to another time. All right guys, so that was pretty much instantaneous. As soon as I got down there, he got hit. It was on the bottom. I flicked the bail arm over and it just bounced, bounced, bounced. I picked the rod up, waited for another go at it, and then just struck and hooked what's going to be another good snapper, I feel. I kind of feel bad. These fish are just not going to release at this sort of depth. and I don't really want to keep fishing for them, but I kind of want to see if there's any of them there at the same time while I'm out here, just to mark a few of these spots to come and fish. Seems pretty consistent. I won't drop down here again. Here it is here, another good snapper. Oh, I've got two fish on. I've got a snapper and a... one of them things. Snapper's the only one I really need to get in the net, I think. Good, another good little spot, not far away from where I just was. Seems to be plenty of fish out wide. If you're fishing at the moment, I'd be heading out wide. Another nice little snapper. All right, guys, so we found another bit of reef. Same thing, first drop, straight away we're on again. This is a pretty good section of ground, hey? Not really seeing much sign on the sounder. Just little flecks here and there, bait. And just dropping down into them and... another snapper. Got himself deep hook, that one too, so he's not going back. Rightio. Well, on that note, I'm going to stop fishing out here. There's heaps of fish for me, so might go in and try for some squid quickly. I've got a bit of time to kill, no rush, so hew. Alright guys, so I've come in pretty close, just fishing for some squid. Just had my first cast. Wind's come up onshore now. It's probably a little bit rough for squid, but got plenty of snappers. I'll come and have a quick go for some squid before I head for home, unless this wind gets too strong and chases me home. Well people, that's it for another flax fishing adventures. Been a cracking day, few whales, plenty of fish, plenty of sunshine, nice clean conditions, straight offshore, wind's getting pretty strong now. Just tucked in behind the island here, trying to get a couple of squid to finish on, but it's not to be, no luck, so yeah, go home, clean those fish, rest up for the arvo, heading out for dinner tonight, so see you at the next flax fishing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. You.